Welcome to Democracy Undecided. Our channel is an educational channel that explores what democracies are, why they matter, and yet why we still haven't agreed on the best version of it. Our guiding question: what is democracy after all? The answer should be simple. Let's think about it for a minute. Is it so simple? We hear the word democracy from world politicians all the time. Yet, its meaning for us is often slips away. Does this mean the guarantee of freedom? Or to give every voice a hearing and every vote a weight? Maybe a will or a choice, the freedom to steer one's destiny and by extension a nation's. Should it mean the governance of the people? On the ground, though, it's anything but simple. So many labels, so few certainties. Political science offers a menu: direct, representative, parliamentary, presidential, hybrid, yet no single ideal form has emerged. Perhaps the purest case of direct democracy exists in Switzerland, where citizens vote several times a year on everything, from pensions to parking rules, yet the sheer volume of referendums can delay urgent reforms. The archetype of a presidential and representative democratic system exists in the United States of America, electing more public officials than any nations on our planet. Yet, voters' turnout hovers stubbornly low, even in the high-stakes elections. Often cited as the world's largest parliamentary democracy, India coordinating elections for almost 1 billion citizens. Yet, size alone reveals little about variables such as electoral competitiveness, institutional performance, or policy responsiveness. Yet, these snapshots show that behind the single word democracy, diversity abounds. Some democracies keep kings, others abolish monarchies. Some run without written constitutions, whereas others treat their constitutions as sacred. Some collapse under crises, others reinvent themselves to survive. Therefore, we must ask, what truly makes democracy work? Is it the laws that bind, the culture that sustains, or the people and their votes that breathe life into the system? Also, after the people speak, who listens and how? Elections set up course for years, yet they happen only periodically. Referendums allow citizens to repeal or propose laws by passing legislative initiatives. Polls capture society's moods instantly but without binding force. Citizens' assemblies hand minorities equal say, whereas parliaments may not. Courts and ombudsmen defend rights when majorities press too hard, although they rely on public trust to do so. These instruments eventually shape taxes, social benefits, and economic growth. Yet, they seldom produce identical results amongst different democracies. Why? If the stated goals of any societies are so similar. And that, in turn, gives us our assignment: to untangle those democratic differences and see what truly makes a democracy work. We compare systems, challenge common assumptions, and seek to grasp democracy not just in theory, but in action. Our channel does not claim the final answer. Instead, we dig into how democracies function, succeed, and sometimes fail. The extent our assignment. What follows is the journey you'll see on this channel. We will explore democratic systems from polished Western constitutions to bold experiments in Global South. And we will break down to the following constituent parts: how governments are elected, yet also how power is truly shared, which voting systems and constitutional frameworks protect rights and which fall short, where media freedom and civic engagement bloom and where they wither. Which system brings economic prosperity? After all, we look for simple answers to questions. What works? What doesn't? Which democracies deliver economic success and why? Our goal is not to crown a single best model, but to unpack successes, explore failures and their causes, and learn across borders. Expect deep dives, sharp contrast, and zero easy answers. If this sounds like your quest, if you are searching for a better system yet know there is no quick solution, if you are ready to examine democracy without illusions, where ideals often collide with reality, then subscribe and join the search to stay educated. Because democracy is not yet defined, it's undecided.